Video is about mounting a TV in our RV.
Hi, this is Dale. I've got a 2017 Thor Freedom Elite. We wanted to mount a TV on the other side of this wall, but we've got this false wall and the shower assembly, so we have no idea whether there's any plumbing or wiring between the walls. So when we start trying to access the wall on the other side, we gotta be really careful. So here's kind of the result of what ended up. I had no idea what was behind here. There could be plumbing, there could be wiring. So I used the saw here to very carefully cut out an area here, thinking that this was the only panel here. But then I find that there's a piece of plywood back here. So I started cutting through here, but again, not knowing what's back there, I'm a little concerned. So I used a 1/2-inch drill bit and very carefully drilled out some holes here, and then used this to cut this thing so that I could feel around. It's a good thing because I found out that there's actually a pipe right here. So obviously if I put the bracket up here, I could have hit that pipe. And then over here is a stud, or what appears to be a stud. So this is the bracket that I'm going to use, and on the TV there's a clip that fits down in here and holds it from coming off. So I've marked the center line, and I've measured from the top of the TV down to where this bracket would be, and so there's my mark on where to put this bracket. So I felt around here, and I marked where to take and put a couple of bolts through here. So now what I can do is put a screw in through there to really hold this thing solid to the wall. It may be a little unconventional, but it will serve the purpose of being able to mount the TV to the wall. And I did keep this little thing here so I can glue that back in there a little bit later. Make it look halfway as decent anyways. Okay, here we've got the bracket mounted. I like this kind of a bracket. It's a little thinner than the ones that have the arms on it and nicely secured. One of the things I like about this is it has a bottom part that snaps on to the bracket to prevent the thing from popping off the top. So you got the strap that hangs down, and you can release it and be able to pull it off of the wall. Really nice design. This is in an RV, so as we stop and start, the TV could slide it along the rail here. So what I've done is I've added a screw here and another screw here, which is just slightly wider than the bracket in the back of the TV. So now this will prevent the TV from sliding back and forth. So with those screws in there, now the TV can't slide more than a fraction of an inch in either direction. So now it's securely held in place. So I hope you enjoyed how I install the TV into our RV using this bracket that prevents it from coming up and down. It's a little lower profile than you'd find on the ones that have the arms that swing in and out. And then by adding a couple screws on both sides of how that bracket on the TV will prevent the TV from sliding back and forth as well. And then there's a couple little tabs that you can pull to release it to be able to pull it off of the bracket. Please like this video and subscribe for other tips and ideas. Thank you.